Hi, I'm Christy. Welcome to today's practice. Today's practice is noticing what brings us joy and happiness in our life. Checking back in, how do we bring it in on a regular basis? And when we're not so happy, where does our power go? Where do our thoughts go? Where does our energy go? How do we bring it back? And maybe a mantra, is that helpful for you? So a mantra might be, I am living a fun, happy life. I am living a dynamic, rich life. I'm living a bold, vivacious life. So maybe coming up with a mantra like that, that you come back to, when you're meditating, when you come back to, just when you start feeling like I'm losing my power, it's not going towards where I want. It's like you're plugging into something you don't want. So can we notice that? Can we plug into what we want? And as a way of doing that, checking in with how can I right now do something or get something or have something around me that brings me joy. And so of course that's people sometimes, but sometimes it's things that are not people. Like what brings me joy is color. What brings me joy is sometimes to go and wearing the same color and bringing in some silly, crazy earrings and having my, can you tell I like purple? Dahlias. Isn't this beautiful? My dahlia plant from my garden. And eating puppy chow, or called Muddy Buddy Chex Mix. So if you've never had this, you must try. If you're a chocolate peanut butter lover, you must try. By Rice Chex or Corn Chex, the recipe's on the back. And it's supposed to be covered with powdered sugar, but my little secret is I don't use powdered sugar. I use arrowroot, and so that's a way of bringing down some of that sugar, but still having this yumminess. My family is kind of addicted. They have a little powdered sugar in theirs. But anyways, so simple things like this, doing yoga. So what brings you joy and happiness? Let's plug into that. Let's do it on the mat today and off the mat. Ask yourself that question. Come back to the mantra that works for you. And bring in that fun. Bring in the joy. Let's go. Have a block with you and we'll enjoy our dahlia flower in today's practice, seeing that and the yummies of puppy chow. Have a seat, crossing the legs if that's comfortable for you, allowing the knees to, our hands to rest on the knees, closing the eyes, taking a breath in, taking a breath out. 2 more times in, let it go. Bring it in, let it go. See something that brings you joy. What brings you happiness, joy? Just for today, let's not think about a person or an animal. What's something? Is it a flower? Is it a food? Is it wearing something in particular? What brings a smile to your face that's in your life? Do you allow yourself to receive it, have it on a regular basis? Is it time to bring it back? Nothing in particular comes to mind, that's okay. Maybe going into a little mantra, I am living a, whatever it is, life. I'm living a fun, healthy life. I'm living a rich, dynamic life. Living a bold, lively life. What kind of life are you living? Whether it's true or not, let's begin by saying our mantra. So decide what that mantra is, and let's come back to it through our practice. Keeping our eyes closed, let's take one more round of breath in through the nose. Hold it, bring in some more air. Hold it. Is there anything more to come? Breathe it in. Oh, slowly exhaling out the nose. Bringing the tip of the tongue there to the roof of the mouth as we do our Ujjayi breath. Feeling the navel go back towards your spine. Slowly bring the chin to the chest as the eyes flutter open so that we can begin our movement asana practice. Turning the hands down, let's turn onto all fours. Rotate. Placing the palms underneath our shoulders and pulling that belly in. Let's start with a basic cat and cow. Dropping the belly down as we gaze up on the inhale and pulling the chin to the chest as we exhale, finding the roundness of the cat. Inhale, arching. Belly relaxes. Exhaling, navel to spine. Contracting. Breath in and breath out. Keep going with your breath. Feeling that inner wave. Let it be joyful, smooth if possible. And come back to neutral spine. And then walk the knees a little bit closer together. Extend your right leg long. Pull the belly in as you lift that right leg up. Extend your left arm. Breathe here. Feeling length and strength. Length along the limbs of the left arm and right leg. The strength in our inner core. All the muscles attached to our spine. Let's let the left hand and the right toes go down and rise it, lift it. Rise it's not very good, but lifting it, let it rise. On every exhale. Doing that Ujjayi breath, bring the tip of the tongue up towards the roof of the mouth as you exhale. Squeezing the right glute so we begin to engage in the glute there. Let's go one more time. Lift it up. Is it possible to bend your right leg? Begin to look to your left, bring your arm around and find your foot. If not today, if you're here, perfectly okay. Go for whatever you can. So if it's here, be here. If it's here, you have the foot. At first, bring the heel towards the glute. Lift up and press it open. So how can you expand? Find joy in this pose. Happiness. Openness. Slowly re-lengthen. And exhale. Bring it down. Sit it back into child's pose, fingertips down, lift the forearms up. And then let's come back. Extend the left leg as you pull the belly in, lift it up with the right arm. Feel the lengthening and strengthening. What's happening in the shoulders? Can they melt down? Can you bring your drishti down and forward a little bit more? Pull the left hip down, stabilizing and keeping the hips there level. And then let's go down and lift it up. Squeezing the left glute as you lift. One more, lift it up. Begin to bend the back leg. Look over the right shoulder, reach back. You may or may not be able to touch it. If you do, pull the heel in towards the glute as the arm bends. Inhale, exhale, open it up like a flower, opening, budding. Pull the left hip down as you look over the right shoulder, if that's all right for the head and neck. Pull the belly in. Keep spiraling the shoulders back. Turn the head. Extend and bring it down. This time rounding and wrapping hands around by your feet. Forehead down, take a breath in, shoulders melt to the earth. It's like we're becoming a seed back into the earth, into the dirt. Place of safety and beginnings. One more round of breath here. Then we begin to grow from that seed. We start growing. So feel that opening, growing, coming out of the dirt. Sun upon you, warmth. Hands down, walk it forward. Tuck the toes, find the length in your plank. And just hold your plank. Let's play with protraction, retraction. So we'll bring the knees back down. And make sure that the eyes of the elbow, the crease of the elbow is forward towards the middle finger there. And then you're gonna keep your arms long, your arm bones, and bring the chest down. And so as the chest goes down, you could feel the scapula pulling towards each other. Still try to keep the belly engaged. It wants to kind of kerplop to the back. Inhale, exhale, press the hands down, lift up, and keep lifting, lifting, lifting till you feel roundness happening in the upper back, maybe even pulling the chin towards the chest a little bit. And then re-lengthen the spine, so a place of like neutral, looking forward, inhale. And on the exhale, can you keep your arms straight, but bring the chest down? Retract, inhale, lift up, exhale, arms stay straight, and the scapula become like they're like hands, and they're coming around and hugging, chin towards the chest. So there's a little bit of this cat protraction. Lengthen as you look forward, lengthen the spine in neutral spine, inhale. One more time, arms straight, exhale, but as you exhale, pull the belly in. It wants to relax, press the palms down. Lift up, lift up, lift up, straighten those arms, stay straight, chin towards the chest, little upper belly, upper spine rounds, back to neutral. Now what happens if we bend our arms? Shift the top of the head forward, bring the hips forward and down. Bend your arms, bend, 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 go towards 90 degrees. Some of you might only do an inch or two. Go, 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 inhale. Straighten those arms, exhale, woo! Bring the hips back, keeping the toes tucked. Can we do one more round of that? Tricep dip, come forward, or tricep dip, push up. Pull the top front of the head forward, spine is long and net neutral. Pull the arm bones towards each other, elbows back by your sides. Practicing our chaturanga here, going towards the 90 degrees the best you can. Go back to re-lengthen, inhale. And exhale, shift it back, toes are tucked. Walk your hands to your knees and keep shifting. Knees will come off, coming up. Walking the hands towards the feet, lengthen the spine. See if the hands can make their way to the chest. Continuing to grow tall, like that seed now growing towards a flower. And if your hands are down here, that's okay. So we're going to come into a standing forward fold. Bring your hands forward. Start lifting your hips up. Heels will land, drop the top of the head downward, forehead towards the legs. Hands come off, grab a hold of the opposite elbows. Do a little swing side to side if that feels good. Come back to that mantra. I am living a finish what kind of life? Happy, sunny life. I choose to plug my power into, slow it down, release the arms, bend your legs, make your way all the way to a stand, one vertebrae at a time. Shoulders will rise up and back as you come to a stand. Let's take a moment, inner mountain pose, Tadasana, arms by your sides, palms facing forward, eyes closed. Take a breath here, feel tall. Can you feel the heels, balls of the feet and toes? Pressing down, making roots, top of the head, lifting up, like it's the top, like the head, our head is the bud of a flower and it's gonna open. And we wanna feel the sun upon us. Feel excited about what's to happen. We're gonna open. Begin to let those eyes open. Let's do tree pose, right? Hands to the chest, bend your right leg, turn, open it out to the side, and then we'll bring that right foot up. So it might stay here as a kickstand or come all the way up below or above the knee. If you like to do the grabbing, feel free. Grab it. If you fall out, totally okay. Come back. Hands to the heart. Let the arms go up. Is it windy today or is it very still? We're gonna play because we wanna bring in joy today. And we wanna smile. So if you fall, smile, laugh, it's all good. Bring your right elbow down towards the right hip. Relax the hand. Reach it up tall, inhale. See, I'm already wobbling. It's a windy day. On the exhale, side bend as best you can. Over, over, open up that left side body. 2 more rounds of breath. Slowly rise back to center, bring the right arm up. Yeah, can you look to the sky? Can there be a little mini back bend? Arms out, come around. Lift the right knee up, don't come out. Lift the right knee up. Flex the right foot. Extend it, kick it out. Bend it, kick it out. Bend, kick it out. Bend, hand underneath, lift it higher. Hand, other hand to hip. Open it out either here or peace fingers around the big toes. Get tall, inhale. Maybe the arm comes out to help. Exhale, open, open it out. Yay! Someone's taking your picture, make it look good. Pretend you're happy if you're not really. Bring it back, reach it. Bring it down, shake it out. Good work. Other side, fresh start, fresh start. Hands to hips. Let's glide that foot up, turn it out. Maybe grab a hold. Hands to the heart, find something that's not moving. Calmness. Reach the arms to the sky. Reach, reach. Inhale. Exhale, elbow comes down. Hand rests. Reach, re-lengthen. Find the vertical. Inhale. Right now I feel like the stem and the pedal. And then side bend. Come back. Open it. Lift the left knee up. Extend. Extend. Bend. Hand under thigh, lift it up and open it out. Either stay here or we can add, wrap around the big toe. Extend. Open. Perhaps arm out to the side. Smile. Bring it back. Reach it up. Hurrah. Bend. Bring it down. Whoo. Release, release, release. Might feel good. Putting the right foot back. Feel the weight go from the big toe to the pinky. And then other side. Big toe, pinky. And come back. Shake it. Let's come to the top of our mat. Reach those arms out and up. Inhale. Exhale, forward folding. Hands to shins, find length. Inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Step it back. Go through your chaturanga. If you're not sure what that is, come forward, bring your knees down, chest and chin, tops of the feet down. Inhale to lift. We can bring our forearms down. Exhale to melt. Extend your arms. Tuck the toes up and back, downward facing dog. Hips side to side. Oh, I always feel like just feels so good. We want to think some power today. So let's bend our legs, bend them, bend them, bend them. Sending the sit bones back towards the heels. Look forward, inhale. Exhale like a frog. Leap forward, bringing the top of the head forward and beyond. Inhale, pull back. Exhale, forward. Feel some of this going back, inhaling as we come forward. Protraction, a little bit of that rounding. A little bit. Inhale, exhale. Take it up and back, back to your down dog. Right leg rises, inhale, look forward, exhale, take it all the way through to the top of the mat. Come up onto the fingertips, and then we'll go ahead and turn your left foot so heel to heel aligns up. And then if you have your block there, let's grab your block. We'll place it on the outside blade of the right foot. Left hand to left hip. maybe slide the block forward a little bit more so that you feel like you're kissing together almost, the knee above the ankle and then the arm just above the elbow, or our arm lengths are always different, and our leg, but somewhere in that proximity, feel the two touch. Left hand to left hip, and then open. So we want to stack shoulder over shoulder. Keep lifting the hips up, slightly back. Bring your top arm up. Another option, up and over. Stay here for 4. And really bring your hand back to your hip. Let's go into half moon. So we're gonna walk your left foot in, the block we already have. So let's slide it forward, and then the left foot will take off. Lift it up. Flex the left foot. Staying here, or left arm reaches to the sky. Zip up, pull the belly in. Can you do little lifts with the left leg? Lift it for 8. Now lift it up. Earlier we did the bending, seeing if we can find the foot. Let's do that again here. Can you find your foot? And open it. If the answer is no, okay, it's all good. Open it, see, explore, where do you want to look? Continue to straighten that right leg out. Come back to your half moon. Inhale, look down. Exhale, left hand lands. Take your right hand off the block. We're in standing split here. Drop the upper body. We'll open the hip, pointing the left foot, bring it up to the sky. Imagine your left big toe is gonna draw a line, so it's the ballpoint of a pen. Bring the left leg down a little bit, so the line is going downward. Inhale, exhale, lift it up. Bring it down and lift it up for 4. Squeeze in your glute. 3. You can do it. Lift it up. Walk your hands forward more. Bend your right leg a little bit and lift the heel. High as you can. Repeat. Lower the left leg and lift it up. Keep the weight equal amongst your imaginary triangle here. That's the fingertips and the toes of the right foot. Give me one more. Lift it up. Can we do like a curtsy? Can you bring your right heel down and bend your left leg? Think of like a perching or a curtsy. So the left knee is coming towards the outside of the right knee. And then you reach it, kick it up. Whoo! Bring it down, looking forward, protraction. Lift it up, a little retraction, pull the scapula towards each other. Come down and lift. You can do it one more time. Down, lift it up. Slowly come down. Now we're gonna seriously cross it to land. So cross it, come down, land. We give this leg a hug because it works so hard. Hug it. And add a twist. Sit tall twist. Look over the back shoulder. Round your right sit bone down. Top of the head lifts high. Exhale, twist. Come back to your mantra. What kind of life are you living? Two more rounds. Slowly unwind. We're going to walk it forward. Find yourselves back in that plank. Back to downward facing dog. Side to side hips. Come to your center. Lift the left leg high on the inhale. Look for it. Exhale. Sweep it through. Now I'm going to change to the other end just so you can see me better. We're going to turn your right heel to land. And we have our block to help lift us up. Bringing the right hand to the hip, pull the left knee forward. This might be enough for some of you. You can also wrap your arm around and grab hold of the left hip. Reach it up, inhale. Perhaps exhale up and over. Stay and breathe here. Feel the weight equally dispersed among your feet. Feel the outer blade of the right foot. Keep pulling that left knee forward more. Can you feel the outer leg touching the left arm and vice versa? Slowly, let's bring our hand to our hip, preparing for a half moon. Look forward, slide your block forward, shift the weight forward. Right foot comes off, lift it up, flex the right foot. Stack the shoulders once again. Flex, flex, flex. Stay here, bring your arm up. And then it's a down and lift, working and squeezing our minimus, gluteus minimus, maximus, up and down. Pull the belly in. Lift up, stay. Go ahead and bend the back, the right foot. See if you can find the foot. Press the foot into the hand. Keep shifting the right shoulder up, maybe a little bit back, a little retraction happening, especially in the right scapula, going inward towards the midline. And as that's happening, can you pull the right knee down a little bit? Shift, maybe look up. Re-lengthen, inhale. Ooh, we're going into the folding over split here. So look down, bring your right hand down, standing split, come out of the block. Equilateral triangle between the fingertips and your left foot. Drop the top of the head, open up in the right hip, point it, and then going down with the right leg and lifting up. Lift. Lift, look forward, walk your hands forward more. Take the heel off, up high. Re-bend the head between the arms and lift higher, up. Squeeze the glute. 2, 1 more. Land your heels, you walk your hands back in. Begin to bend your right leg. Cross it as the left leg bends, going toward the outside of the left knee or lower. Reach it, kick it back up, lengthen. And bring it in, you can look forward. And then looking back behind, looking forward, inhale. And exhale one more time. Okay, we get to come down. So crossing, slowly come down to land. Woo, feels good. Make sure all 5 of your toes here touching the mat. Give yourself a hug. And then eventually we go into that twist, left hand behind, looking over the left shoulder. Check in with your spine. Notice if you're rounding, can you sit a little taller and reground the left sit bone, especially as we're twisting here. Come back to that mantra. One more round of breath. Looking forward, unwinding, unwinding, unwinding. Lengthen the legs out in front of you. Let's bring a little bit of bend in intentionally. Reach up, inhale, hinge forward slightly, exhale, breathe in again, and then wrap through, exhale. Inhale, look at the feet, lift up, up, up. Exhale, fold, press the heels down and slide them away. Can you feel the backs of the legs pressing down into the forearms? As the forearms go down to anchor, shift the shoulders downward slightly, and can you pull the scapula back toward each other, doing the retraction? Gaze forward at the feet, bend your legs a little bit, inhale, one more time, lift the spine, lengthen, lift the chest up, lengthen the spine, exhale, fold one more time. Can you fold the upper body over more? Straighten the legs out more. Feel the backs of the knees wanting to yearn down towards your mat. Pull the toes towards you, separate the toes. Hopefully this is feeling intense, but still, and challenging, but yet still good. And slowly bring some ease into play as we bend in the legs. Take the hands out, come up nice and tall. Find some space behind you So we can go all the way down, arms reach forward, inhale, exhale, come down one vertebrae at a time. Walk your feet in and bring your legs up towards the sky. So you can either stay here or opportunity, we'll take it higher. We'll inhale and the exhale, shift the legs towards you. Hands wrap around your hips and lift you up. And then we walk the elbows underneath us some more and keep creating this length, trying your best to get the ankles and lined up over those hips, space between the chin and the chest. Take a breath in. Exhale, imagine someone's grabbing your ankles and lifting them higher up towards the ceiling and putting a fist between the space just above your ankles. Can you squeeze that as you lift a little higher? Bring some softness into play with the legs, bringing the thighs towards your face, towards your chest. Elbows go wide and softly, gently coming down. Hands guiding you as you come down. One vertebrae at a time. Feet will make their way to the mat. Lengthen one leg at a time as you make your way into your Shavasana. Eyes closed, palms are up. And we get to settle in. Plug into your happiness. Plug in to where you want your energy to go. Stay here longer if you have the time. Otherwise, I'll lead you out, bending one leg at a time, rolling over to your side, keeping the eyes closed if possible. Bottom arm is your pillow. Take a breath in and out. Pressing the hand down to guide you to a seat. The way we started. Legs will cross. Let's bring our hands to our heart. So one hand over your heart and the other hand here over. Having those eyes closed, we ask ourselves, what is it that we want, that we need to fill us with some joy, bring in happiness, bring in what fulfills our life, what is abundant or needs to be abundant. And then bringing our hands up to our third eye, our forehead. May we be mindful and thoughtful and present. Find the joy. Bringing our thumbs to our mouths. May we use words that are positive and joyful in a good way, and thumbs to our hearts. May we share our joy and our love and our happiness with others. Namaste.